Hi Clovie Kids family, it's Anne here. Even though we're not gathering together physically, we're super excited to be in your homes today. In fact, we have chosen one of our favourite episodes of Clovie Kids. So why don't you gather your families around and enjoy watching this episode. We also want to extend our love and care for you during this time. So if you want to send us an email at care@clovercrest.com.au, don't hesitate to reach out as we're in this together. Have a great day.
Welcome back to Clovie Kids at Home. We hope you have had a great week. We are now in the 4th week of our series on the parables. Parables are stories Jesus told to help us better understand how we should live. Today we are going to learn about the parable of the wealthy man. We are going to hear a story Jesus told about a rich man who cared a lot about his money and things he owned more than anything else. Before we start, can I ask you a question? What is your favourite toy or video game? Maybe it's Lego, or a Beanie Boo, or bike, or a scooter, Minecraft, Pokemon, Bluey, Avengers toy, Play-Doh, craft. We all have favourite toys, video games, television shows, and movies. Although we may enjoy playing with these things, the Bible says the most important thing in our lives should be our relationship with Jesus and others. We don't know what tomorrow will hold, but we are to use today well and share what we have with others. Each day prepares us for tomorrow, and God holds our every day in his hand. Today we are going to learn about the parable of the wealthy man and learn that our relationship with Jesus and others is the most important thing. Before we learn more about this parable, let's worship our number one God. Isn't it great that we can sing, dance, and shout for God's glory?
Top of our lungs, we will shout it, Jesus, you are the one. We will dance, 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 because of your love. We sing, we shout, we dance for your glory. And we sing, we shout, we dance for your glory. There is freedom in your name. We will never be the same. We are alive in you. There is power in your name. In our weakness, you're our strength. We are alive in you. We will sing, sing, sing at the top of our lungs. We will shout it, Jesus, you are the one. We will dance, 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 because of your love. We sing, we shout, we dance for your glory. And we sing, we shout, we dance for your glory. There is freedom, freedom. There is hope unending in you, Jesus, Jesus. So we sing and we shout, we dance. There is freedom, freedom. There is hope unending in you, Jesus, Jesus. So we sing, we shout, we dance. We will sing, sing, sing at the top of our lungs. We will shout, Jesus, you are the one. We will dance, 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 because of your love. We sing, we shout, we dance. We will sing, sing, sing at the top of our lungs. We will shout, Jesus, you are the one. We will dance, 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 because of your love. We sing, we shout, we dance.
What a great song to remind us that we can have complete trust and hope in Jesus. Jesus is our provider, our comforter, and our rescuer. He gives us everything we need. It's time that we play a game. Bring me something. We have 3 teams. Now each team have a bucket, and inside these buckets are items. For example, a teddy bear or some masking tape. Now each bucket has the same items. I'm going to call out an item, and it's the first team to find the item from the bucket, who hands it to their partner, who'll grab it with some tongs, and they need to put it on the table. Sounds pretty easy, yeah? Yeah. Well, the person who's finding the items needs to be blindfolded. Are you ready to play Bring Me Something? Yeah. All right. First item, teddy bear. Next item, cotton ball. Oh, Jared's got it. Next item, red Duplo. Do you think they'll be able to find the color? Oh, next item, packet of M&Ms. Oh, who's gonna find it? Be pretty tricky. Next one, toy fruit. Do you think you'd be able to find it with a blindfold on? Next one, party popper. Next one, lollipop. Ooh. Lily's got it. Next one, cross. Ooh. Do you think they'll be able to get it? Looks pretty hard to me. And last one, masking tape. Who's gonna find it first? And I think that's it. It looks like Ella and Melanie won. Maybe this is a fun game you could play at home. Now, some of these things don't last forever, like masking tape. I know chocolate doesn't last forever in my house. Today we're going to look and remember that Jesus' love and acceptance does last forever. God doesn't change his love. It lasts forever.
Oh, check out all these cool toys. I think I would like this one. Oh yeah, this one would be good for my brother. Oh, check out this one. This one's super cool. And I think I might get that one as well. Man, there's so many. I want to get them all. In fact, I reckon I better go to Mum and Dad. I think I might need a bigger room.
Hey Jared, what are you doing?
Well, I'm looking at the toy catalogue and I've circled all the things I need to make me happy.
Hang on a minute, Jared. That is a lot of stuff you are asking for. Are you saying you are only going to be happy once you have all of this stuff?
Yes, I will be heaps happy. I will have so many toys I can play with. I will be satisfied.
Hey Jared, can I share something with you? Did you know these toys won't last forever? They may break, the battery might run out, and you may grow out of them. What happens then?
Oh, I didn't really think about that. But check them out. Don't you want all this stuff too?
Well, it's okay to enjoy our toys, but they're not our source of true happiness. And they're not the most important thing in life. In fact, I have a video I want to show you that will explain it better. It's from the Bible in Luke chapter 12, verse 13 to 21. This parable will help us learn more about why we should put Jesus first. Let's watch the video together.
Okay.
Stories of the Bible. The parable of the wealthy man. One day, a crowd gathered around Jesus to hear him talk. The crowd was so big that people were stepping on each other.
Hey, watch it!
Jesus was talking to his disciples when someone called out from the crowd,
Hey, Jesus!
"Teacher, tell my brother to divide with me the property our father left us."
Hold on there.
Jesus said, "Friend, who made me a judge over you to decide such things as that? Be careful and guard against all kinds of greed. A man's life is not measured by the many things he owns."
Huh?
Then he told them a story. A rich man had a fertile farm that produced fine crops. He said to himself, "What should I do? I don't have room for all my crops."
I got it.
Then he said, "I know. I'll tear down my barns and build bigger ones. Then I'll have room enough to store all my wheat and other goods. And I'll sit back and say to myself, 'My friend, you have enough stored away for years to come. Now take it easy. Eat, drink, and be merry.'" Yes, a person is a fool to store up earthly wealth, but not have a rich relationship with God.
What did you think about the story that Jesus told?
Well, from the Bible story, I think I learned that the farmer only cared about his things, like his big barn and his crops. Kind of like me in the toy catalogue, I guess.
Sounds like you learnt something valuable from the Bible today. The truth is, things like that do not last forever. Our relationship with Jesus will last forever, though. And this story shows us that materialistic things do not matter nearly as much as our relationship with Jesus and with other people. Making time for Jesus is so important. The wealthy man from the parable only cared about his barn and his money. But Jesus tells us life is so much more important than material goods. We should prioritize having a rich relationship with God over anything else.
Let's go and see what Mad Dave is up to. I think he might be planting something.
Ted, you're looking very smart today. What is it? What have you done that makes you look so good? Anyway, let's go. Keep going. What do you think this is? What do you think that is? It's a pumpkin seed. Now, if I plant this seed, what will happen? A pumpkin seed is not much good by itself. Teddy has lots of pumpkin seeds in his bag, but if he puts it in a bag, it will eventually dry out and be of no use. But if I put it in the ground, just like this, if I water it, and if there are any weeds, pull them out, it will eventually become a plant just like this. The seeds will sprout, and if I keep watering it, it will become a pumpkin, which is a fruit, and that's got lots and lots of seeds in it. It's the same with us. When it comes to our relationship with God, we show that our relationship with Him is important when we keep watering it. But how can we do that? Coming to Clovie Kids, watching Clovie Kids online, by praying, by keep asking questions, by reading the Bible, and continue to do the things that keep our relationship with Jesus the most important thing and tend to it. Maybe you can find a pumpkin seed or any other seed and plant it. You can care for it and you can watch it grow just like this. This is Mad Dave and Ted saying bye for now, over and out.
Have you ever tried to get a giant box like this through a door? And it just does not fit. Maybe you are moving house and you have one last box to fit in the truck, and this box does not fit. You cannot take this box with you. Maybe you need to open up the box and find what is the most important things in it, and you can bring them along. This box reminds me of a parable that Jesus was teaching us. Maybe this box was full of all your things and you want to carry it with you, but you know that you need to pick what is most important to you. So you open up the box and you think, what is the most important things that I want to take with me? Let's open it up. Maybe it is the seed. The seed reminds you to keep attending and watering your relationship with Jesus and with others. Maybe it's the heart. the heart that reminds you of Jesus' love for you that lasts forever. Maybe it is God's word, the Bible, that no matter how many times you read it, you learn new things. Maybe it is prayer, talking to God and sharing with Him about your days. Or maybe it is that soft teddy or toy that brings you comfort and reminds you of safety. Or maybe it's a torch. The light that takes away the dark. Maybe it's a picture of a friendship that reminds us that friends are a special gift that God gives us to show us His love for us. Even though relationships can be messy and hard at times, they are worth our time and attention. In John 15:12, Jesus says, "My command is this, love each other as I have loved you." And in Luke chapter 6, verse 31, it says, "Do to others as you would have them do to you." What a great golden rule. The best bit about these things is that we can carry them wherever we go. God wants to help us to remember what is the most important thing. God wants to help us to continue to care for our relationship with Him, as He wants us to be the best version of ourselves. Let's pray. Dear Jesus, I thank you that your love for us lasts forever. Thank you that you care for us and want to spend time with us. Please help us to keep watering and caring for our relationship with you and our relationship with those around us. In your name, amen.
Well, it's almost time for us to go. Thanks for joining us at Clovie Kids at Home. We have a weekly challenge for you. How will you make your relationship with Jesus number 1 this week? Remember, Jesus loves spending time with you, and when you make that your priority, everything else will fall into place.
We want to challenge you this week to remember that a relationship with Jesus is more important than anything you can buy at a store or save up for over time. Life is a gift given to you by God, and it is meant to be enjoyed with and for Him. You were made for a purpose. How special. Have a great week. Don't forget to check out our resources at clovie.com.au/kids. Bye.